How you doing, guys? I'm Trenius and you tune into the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine Powers is always working for us because we're trying to do right. 1 month, Believe It Challenge is in full effect. So I really do, truly, like I say every night, I hope you guys are out there believing in your goals, hopes, aspirations, and dreams, or whatever you want to accomplish. I hope you believing in it, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. So it's really important that you waking up every day and you believing in yourself as you go out, and progress in your day, your journey, your walk, and your path. But anyway, I got something real interesting I want to talk to you about tonight, man, and that's how to diffuse negative conversations. Now, I'm just going ahead and say it. Everybody deals with people that have negative conversations every single day, like even I do. I'm a teacher. Inspirationalist, I'm a motivational speaker, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, whatever. I don't listen to all the labels. But anyway, I live a regular lifestyle as well. And yes, I even am faced with people who, engage, or they don't even know it. They kind of unconscious of it, but they engage in partaking in negative conversations every single day. Understand what I'm saying? And I have to deal with it just like you. So I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel, girl. Like, real talk. It's really, really real like that. And it's really, really hard like that. So it's not so much that you have to be a positive person. It's just that you want other people to be positive people. You understand what I'm saying? I know how it is. It's like you wake up every day with the notion like, I'm going to do something great. I'm going to do something positive. I'm going to do something wonderful. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I know how you, come on now. We like-minded people. We think alike. We always trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, in the world a better place. So we understand it here in the Living Room Network. But I know that you're the type of person that always like, I wish they would just understand. I wish they would just get a life. And it's just, I'm gonna be real with you because we here at home and we can talk about it amongst each other, amongst ourselves. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but some people just don't have no life. They just really don't have no life. Now, is that a bad thing? No, that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you thought about it like that in that form and fashion, you will be judging. And we're not here to judge nobody. You understand what I'm saying? We're here to try to make everybody, like-minded people just like we are. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a matter of you actually sticking your hand out and trying to get that person to shake your hand, because that's what it's all about. It's all about coming together, everybody coming together, everybody harmonizing, because the more people we get to harmonize with each other and get in tune and in sync with each other, the more the world would be a better place. And it's what it's all about, man. Love. God is love and love is God. The world is God, and I just never want you to forget that. So you always want to make sure that you are keeping in mind that if a negative situation arises in a conversation or whatever, somebody talking negative and all this and that, try your best to diffuse it. Now, how did I learn this? I learned this from other people, because once upon a time, I was that guy who always came about with the negative conversations. I always wanted to talk about my problems, talk about what happened through the day, like talk about what I'm going through, and I was doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. And then I was like, hold on, this not making me feel like wow. Something is not right here. Because I went back home and I thought about everything that I did that day, and I thought, like, what, that wasn't cool. Because I woke up that morning and I was like, dang, I didn't like that about myself. Have you ever woke up in the morning and was like, what, I didn't like this about myself? Like, I didn't like what I did yesterday about myself. I mean, I do every day, but lately I've been waking up and being like, what, I'm really happy with what I did yesterday, because I'm in tune with myself right now, and that's how I'm trying to get you to be, if you're not already there yet. If you're already there, thank you so very much. Please comment below, speak up, let your voice be heard. Let's connect with other people. Let's get other people in tune with what we're doing here on the Realm team and the Living Realm Network, guys. But maybe you're not that other person who can wake up every morning and say, what, I had a good past 24 hours yesterday. Maybe you're like, what, I messed up, I effed up, I really turned sour. I really did not do what I wanted to do, but you wanted to do the right thing, and you probably was the person in the midst of negative conversations that was probably engaging in the conversations, just going along with the flow of what was being said, just because you was just trying to be a friend. And I understand that some of you are out there surrounded with people who are just filled with animosity. Like, some people are just filled with just hate. People are just filled with revenge, and people just want to vent to you. I know you're probably the person that You know, everybody vents to. Everybody wants to talk to you about their problems. But you know what? I'm sorry, baby. Listen, I'm sorry, bro. Listen. You got to get to a point where it's like, listen, you got to change the subject. You got to be like, I thought we was going to the store and get some potato chips. Because they did say we was going to get some potato chips, right? So, I'm trying to get you to understand how to change and diffuse the conversation. So you'll say some stuff like, you know what? Well, don't you like the shirt I got on? I mean, I know it's Old Navy. I know I'm not the richest person in the world, but do you like the shirt I got on? I got a little, you know what I mean? Old Navy, California, right? Yeah, it's popping, right? California popping, right? You know, and they'll be mad as hell. They'll be like, in their mind, they'll be like, I thought we was talking about the people that was getting on my nerves at the work job. And they'll be like, man, California, all right. But anyway, what I was saying, this get on my nerves. Then you just go back, you don't like California? You'll be like, yes, I like California. Yes, I like California. But this girl at work is getting on my nerves. And you'd be like, you don't like the shirt color? You like the shirt color? Like, yeah, I like that. By this time, they broken. Like, it's really getting into them. Like, the positive energy is really coming inside of them and it's taking over like the Holy Ghost or something. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yeah, I like the positive shirt. Yeah, and they might say some stuff like this to you. They might be like, do you like my shirt? And that's when you got them. You know what I mean? Because now they're gonna start talking. Now you're gonna start talking about apparel with the person. But you get the point, right? You get the point that I'm trying to prove. Okay, but anyway, guys, how to diffuse negative conversations. That's practically how you do it. One of the tactics is you want to make sure that you change the subject. Make sure that you change the subject. Okay, by any means necessary, change the subject. Number 2, always make sure that you never let that person's thoughts get in your mind. I mean, hear them out loud on a cloud. You know, sit on their cloud of negativity if you want and just ride the parade. But never ever let their negative talk get into your mind and penetrate into your system to where you start to think about and second guess yourself and the things that you think about yourself. All right, number three is try to play along with them. Now, this is very, very dangerous because this could actually get you to, become the person that is walking in their shoes and you start to bring out all your demons and stuff too. Don't get me wrong, we got demons too, but we keep them covered up and we know how to keep them tame inside the cage. And demons are just simply negative thoughts that we have controlled, like the mass population. Oh, should have never said that. But we're going to try to change things here on the Living Room Network, guys, because that's what it's all about, making ourselves better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. So what you want to do is you want to try to talk to them a little bit about their situation. You want to get into their mind a little bit, and if they tell you things about their life, you want to tell them things about your life that's negative, and this is really good at diffusing negative conversations. And so y'all going back and forth about my life is negative, my life. I was talking to a friend the other day, man, and they was talking negative as hell. Like they was really just going off the mouth about some negative stuff, and I was listening, and I started to play the number one role, which is, try to change the subject or something like that. But I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of doing it. I done it enough, it didn't work. So I started to engage the conversation with them and talk about some negative things that I was going through. And so we were going back and forth, we were having a duo conversation and whatnot. And over time, I got to the point where I was like, I have to stop right there because I can't go any farther. If I go any farther, I'm gonna feel negative and it's gonna kill my whole energy and vibe for the day. So I just kind of cut it short right there. And I noticed the person that I was having this negative conversation with, they kind of was satisfied. They were kind of satisfied with the conversation, so they weren't talking anymore. They was just like, that's right. And in their mind, it was like, yeah, you going through something too? Yeah, we all going through something. You going through something too? Yeah, I'm going through something too. We going through something. We going through something together. And honestly, man, listen, it's not that you better than anybody. It's not that anybody is trying to, be better than you or anything. It's just that some people want to actually feel that you feel what they feel. You understand what I'm saying? It's okay to play the role. It's okay to it's okay, man. People just want to know that you are down for them. You understand what I'm saying? Because you might be in a position where one day you happy, and the next day you sad. And one day this person's sad and one day this person happy, but you might be sad on the day that they happy and you be like, yo, why they so happy? I can't get happy like them. And so that's how life is, man. Like, you just be faced with days that you don't even know what's gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? But so while this person is going through their trial and their tribulation, they feeling all down out and discouraged about and depressed about the things they going through, that's when you take the time out, if you can. Now, if you real powerful, you can do the step 3 approach, and that's really engage in a conversation with them about whatever it is that they're going through. That's if you strong. Now, that's if you got a strong mind, strong will, strong intentions. You know you're not gonna get deep down into it with them to mess up your own personal life. But you know, talk to somebody, talk to them about it. Get in their shoes, feel what they feel. That's all they want. Feel what the other person feel, man. And this is also a form of love, because you're showing that person love for whatever they're going through. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you're able to snap out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be like a movie actor or a movie actress and get so far in playing your role that you end up like, what's your boy name? What's your boy name? What's his name? Reed. Like Reed. What's his name? God, Lee. What's the boy that played the In Too Deep, man? He got In Too Deep, and Jay Reed. You know, Jay Reed snapped out of it in that movie. If y'all know what I'm talking about, Jay Reed snapped out of it. The guy went to jail and everything. He was like, Jay Reed, really, man? Jay Reed, really, man? You a sellout. But anyway, guys, it's Trenius Henderson. I'm on the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine power is always working for us because we're trying to do right. How to diffuse negative conversations. Please make sure you speak up, let your voice be heard at the very bottom in the comment section, and also check out the website at the very bottom in the description section. Go to Realm Challenges. When you get to the website, you'll see all the challenges that we have done this month. This is the 1 month Believe It Challenge, where we believe in all our goals, hopes, and aspirations every single day. And we're going to accomplish everything that we come here to accomplish. This is what it's all about, guys. Making ourselves better, other people's lives better.